All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to Apostle Elders in New York, GMS. This is Silas teaching you all around the world. Just teaching the truth. My name is Maya, God Nagab. I'm with Chicago branch of GMS. And make a disclaimer, we are not black Hebrew Israelites. We are Israelites, or Hebrew Israelites. All right, black is a color, not a nationality. We are not affiliated with any black identity history group. All right, so this article right here to prove that you so-called Negroes, West Indians, and Haitians are not Africans, that you are the Israelites. All right, and so-called Negroes, Judah, so-called West Indians, Benjamin, and so-called Haitians are Levi. All right. Because the Moors are Israelites, man. All right, if the Moors wasn't Israelites, they wouldn't fell up on all the curses in Deuteronomy 28. You wouldn't have none of their descendants over here in Americas and scattered around the world, man. Okay, I'm going to Deuteronomy 28, 45, and 46. All right, in Deuteronomy 28, verse 46, it said, "The curses shall be a sign of one upon thy seed forever," upon the seed of who? Jacob. All right. So the Moors suffered these curses, man. All right, and there's evidence they brought over here. All right, now the last couple of years, man, I started finding stuff like when I started researching to I came to the truth in 2008. All right, and a little bit like a little year later, started researching the Northern Kingdom. And after that, after like a little bit, like 1 or 2 years, probably like 2 years, I started doing research on the Moors and stuff. Yeah, I still found types of information upon them, but now Esau made it hard, man. Because you just type anything, it just pop up about the Moors, because, that damn devil, you gotta make it think difficult, man. All right, but right here it says, because you can easily learn about what type of people arrive in a certain area. You look at the culture, everything, man. Tell you who's been there, man. The evidence. All right, and it's evidence that Moors was shipped over here from the east into the Americas, man. All right, Canada, North America. All right, Mexico is part of North America. Those don't know. All right, Central America. All right, South America, man. All right. It says right here what Psalms 85 and 11 said, "Truth shall spring out of earth and righteousness shall look down from heaven." Okay. Now let's look at the cultural influence that the Moors had on Brazil. All right. It says, this is W.W. Moore about Bahia. All right. It says, food from Brazil, Moorish influence. It says the food from Brazil is just an interesting, diverse as people landscape, this driving melting pot. There has been heavy influence from the various immigrants to the country as well as the indigenous population. All right, it says this post will focus on heavy Moorish influence on Brazilian cuisine, really Israelite influence. All right, because the Moors are Israelites. On Brazilian cuisine, all right, means foods. From an interesting mix of Portugal, African slaves, and Arab immigrants, all right, really Israelite slaves, man. All right. All right. Portugal, at the time of colonization, Brazil was a natural recovery from a lengthy period of Moorish occupation. Many of the colonists were Christianized Moors or Moriscos. Also, a little fact, and Brazil has the largest Arab population outside of the Middle East. All right, so they'll try to squeeze the Moors and say they Arabs. All right, the word Arab actually means mixed breed. All right, it's a generic name, man. All right, so anybody that's practicing Islam, they'll put them under Arab, man. All right, that's another deceiving thing Esau does, man. All right, All right, cause you got basically Arab. You say Arab, you really you gotta be careful. You gotta look at your research, But you get Arab, Ishmael. All right, the so-called Arabs, man. All right, that's who they are, man. All right, but in this instance, we talking about the Moors. All right, so sometimes he so try to be slick and try to say the Moors are Arabs, right? Just like in that movie Robin Hood with Jamie Foxx. All right, the so-called white man, he's a deceiver, man. All right. It says the Moorish influence on food from Brazil. It said the Moorish influence remained in Portuguese culture as evident in the cuisine language. Many of the Portuguese words had Arabic roots. Arabic is nothing but a dialect of Hebrew. All right. Like the name Adama and Lashma Kadas is the same thing in Ishmaelite Hebrew dialect, so-called Arab. It's Adama. All right. So you have a few words that's similar, man. Such as it says Portuguese word have Arabic roots, such as orange. All right, it's get this. Now Satan trying to make this caramel foggy. All right, and it says such as orange is laranja in Portuguese, from Arabic naranj. All right, rice is roots in Portuguese, from Arab alderus. All right, both rice and orange were brought to Spain and Portugal by the Moors, the Israelites, man. It said the Arab influence is so deeply embedded in Brazil to Brazilian culture that most do not realize how prevalent it's just been integrated as Brazilian in the main Brazilian cities. And I bet you do. Edomites ain't gonna tell that the Moors have influence. Edomites in Brazil ain't gonna tell the Moors have influence in Brazilian culture, man. They devils, man. The so-called white man that rules Portugal, man, ain't gonna tell. They come on Jake to believe they some damn Africans. All right, in the main Brazilian city, it's easy to find restaurants that cook Arabic food. All right, such as so trying to get this camera. It says I'll pronounce it Sifi, Fijas. It might be a silent H in Portuguese. Asfera. All right, tabule in Portuguese, tabula, kebab in Portuguese, kibu. Hummus, tahina, and how are very well known among Brazilians. Brazilian mainstays such as couscous arrived via African slaves. All right, you see they try to slap that shit in there. All right, that lie. All right, those wasn't slaves, man. Those were Israelite slaves, man. All right, the Moorish slaves were Israelite slaves, man. Couscous is a popular dish in Bahia, Brazil. Couscous is actually the national dish of Morocco, right? And they did snatch up some Israelite slaves from Morocco, man. All right, so the Moors, man. And also the Moors after got expelled out of Spain and Portugal. All right, starting in 1492. They really got expelled in Spain and got kicked out 16, about 16, then 10, and those that remained was a slave. All right, you had those that converted to that plantation Christianity, they stayed too, but those that the slaves that didn't stay, they got exported, man. All right, and exported to the Americas. All right, you had some that was at the expulsion of in 1492. The beginning of expulsion. Being them being kicked out, they traveled to West Africa and lived among their Israelite brothers in West Africa, man. So it says couscous actually a national dish Morocco. The term couscous is spelled couscous salah for that. It says term couscous is spelled couscous or couscous in Portuguese, refer to the several preparations in different regions of the country. The origin, the plate is certainly Middle Eastern couscous. Once introduced to new tropical culture, several versions using local ingredients began to develop. Alright, it said that Brazil couscous could be plain, steamed, cake-like cereal made with flocos de milho, pre-cussed yellow pre-cooked cornmeal. Alright, Maharia Backway is very well-known brand, usually served for breakfast, made in cuscazeria or cuscus. See a picture. Steamed pan has referred to them as dish. Alright, but there's cuscus de chocolate, sweet, flan-like version of the dish made with Mata Yucatecas peas, coconut, condensed milk. Alright, you got Kibe string pop response to Lebanese dish. Kibe was brought by the mainstream Brazilian by Syrian and Lebanese immigrants. Alright. Alright, so you know they also did Esau Hill labeled them under Arab too. Alright. And some of those Syrians are Israelites, man. They're from the tribe of Ephraim. Alright, it says Asfia, another Middle Eastern dish, despite being a more recent dish, Brazil cuisine. Nowadays, they easily found everywhere. Alright, blah, blah, blah. Alright, so, just showing you, man, that proof that the Moors, it came over here to the Americas, man. Alright, go another article right here. Said food from Brazil with an Arabic touch. Alright, by Habib Salon, the world continent of Brazil is Portugal, with Mexico and Spain. The two colonies of New World were crowned to respect the mother. However, it was here and carrying both deeply Arab influence. There's a difference. So even though many original colonists in both countries were Moors, newly converted to Christianity. Israelites, man. In Brazil, a huge number of African slaves imported to work on a plantation. A good number of Muslims, and their food saturated with North African influence. Alright, these were Israelites, man. Alright, these were Israelites. And they're going to tell you that some of was Moors, man. The 20th century Arab immigrants took to country add another dimension, hence the Moorish heritage of Portuguese. Kitchen were further influenced by the dish of West African Middle East, right? Because the Moors ruled Portugal before they got exposed. It's kicked out, Salah. It's I try to say expulsion, but they basically kicked out, man. All right. So there you go, confirmation, man. The Moors was right here. It just says however, even more introduced plants, watermill Portuguese, Azenia from Arabic, Alcenia, and still unification with the greatest gift the Arabs bestowed on Portugal. All right, more there's like the rich fields of fruits and vegetables found in Arabic plants. Nice bears witness to Moorish influence of plants and farming techniques. All right, Arabs like doing this, man. It said this is a text to 12th century Arab writer Abu Abdullah al-Idris, who described Algarve and land of beautiful seas surrounded by integrated orchards and gardens. All right, let's skip down here some more. All the distant Moors had a fondness for sweets. Who do that? Jake, man. Jake loves sweet things. And passed on a sweet tooth to the Portuguese. Candy, fruits, and pastries employ almonds, egg yolks, honey, rose water, found today are all of pure Moorish origin. Perhaps the credit for preservation go to the nuns and many religious institutions found every town city, but no one knows the reason why the nuns in numerous medieval accounts kept Arab recipes for sweets alive. All right, they kept Jake recipes, man. All right, Jake like all that candy and shit, like which I was guilty of. I had to slow down for health reasons. In the days of Arabs, lamb and goat along some beef were the basic meats of everyday menu. However, the Muslims were defeated. Pork became the main meat. To escape persecution and prove they had left their former religion behind, Christian and Moors substitute pork for other meats, especially in public eating places. All right, pork is an abomination, man. All right, this just proves, man, that the Moors were brought here over to Brazil, man. All right, you had some that came here free, you had some that came here slaves, man. Same thing with North America, same thing with Mexico, which is basically part of North America. Central America Moors were brought over here, man. All right, it says the Arab inherited portion of Brazil cuisine is considered both through the Moors. By the way, the irony of since the Arab immigrant 20th century kindred Brazil have been greatly enriched. Right, everything Jake touched, man, is gold, man. All right, that's why these so-called white man, they won't keep Jake over here, man. They can't. They like parasites, man. They can't do it over here, man. All right, that's why you got West Africa. Ain't like it used to be, man. Because the Israelites not majority of the Israelites not over there anymore, man. That's why America prospering. All the other nations in the Western Israel prospering because they had the Israelites, man. They're so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, so Shalom.